Best practices when working from home. Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Azari. For those that don't know, I'm the CEO of a creative ad agency called Breakthrough Social, also the founder of Reborn Design, which is an e-commerce site. I'm here with Desi SARAN.
So I'm the CEO of Sweetberry and the founder as well. We're a 20 restaurant chain, mostly based in New Jersey.
So Desi and I have been working from home for quite some time. I've built Breakthrough Social, my agency, and Desi has built several other businesses as well. You worked with other businesses from home. Obviously, there's a huge disaster going on right now, the pandemic. Everybody's at home, and a lot of people are not really comfortable working from home. We want to share you some insights of how you could be really extremely productive from home.
My first tip is just to set up your workspace. Fortunately for us, we have a 3-story townhouse, and we set up our living room. For me and Sean that live here, most of the time we're spending in our living room. We know that we're walking in the living room for work. You know, if we're not doing work, I'll go into a different room. I'll go to my bedroom, or I may leave the house. If you're at home, I would definitely set up a workspace. It could be inside your bedroom. I've spoken to a lot of people that just can't get used to it. What I'll tell you is that you will. The more you work from whatever that space is, the more that you'll transition that into your workspace.
Tip number 2, this works for me really well. Dress as if you're going to an office. So I like to get up in the morning. Sometimes when the gym is open, I'll go to the gym first thing and then shower, get ready like I'm going to an office, presentable and so forth. When you put on your sneakers, when you put on your shirt, like as if you're going somewhere, it's just a trigger in your brain that you're going somewhere else. Whereas if I'm wearing sweatpants, my body automatically is like, you're comfortable. I really recommend is, even now you're working from home, get up like you're going to an office. Like you pour that morning coffee and go right to your setup. You could be in your bedroom, but it should have a structure.
Tip number 3 is try to stick to a routine if you can. It's really hard when you're working at home, and especially if you can't leave the house. But to most of you guys that are very used to 9 to 5, and you can start your day, you can check your emails, call people, and break up the day like you would do at work. Make sure that you're eating lunch. Try not to be distracted, try not to watch the news all day. I know this method works for a lot of people. I work very late hours. I start my day around 10, maybe 11 a.m. now, and I usually go till like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Sean and I usually throw in a workout around like 5, 6 o'clock. We break it up, and then I'll have dinner after, and then usually I go back into my second shift and start work again around 10 p.m. I'm a big checklist guy. I use Asana, I use Trello as well too. But even if you're using your own pencil and paper at home, that works really well.
I want to share number 4. I would set up your desk near either natural light, and if you can't do that, like Desi said, we work late nights. I have a ring light. I don't know if this is actually good for your eyes and so forth, but if you read about this will trigger, another thing that will trigger your brain as if it's daytime. If you look at a lot of new co-working offices, a lot of these co-working offices have big windows that bring in a lot of natural light for a reason. One, because a lot of people are in the creative industry now, doing a lot of photo shoots and so forth, but also it enhances your productivity.
The other thing is to try not to break your routine and habits. So, typically, pandemic stuff going on, we'll have people come in and out of the house, people will work in our space like it's a co-work space. So, whatever happens, if you're at home, you're trying to work at home and you got your kids there, your children, whoever else in the house, let them know that this is your time, this is your work time, and don't bother you during this time. So
another tip, or just to add on to that, mentioned earlier, is incorporate workouts. So around like 5, 6 o'clock, I'll go for a 30-minute run, and then maybe a 30 to 45-minute workout, and then we get to start our second shift. It depends on what you're doing. If we work 16-hour days sometimes. A good tip is to break it up throughout the day, and if you're not a runner, go out for a walk, get some fresh air, clear your mind.
Eat, drink, just make sure that you're staying healthy, especially during this time right now. We all gotta keep our immune systems up.
All right guys, thanks a lot. Again, that's Desi SARAN for Sweetberry Bowls, and if you liked the content, let us know, hit the thumbs up button. If you have any questions or if you want to share some tips, leave it in the comments below, and looking forward to hearing more from you guys and also putting out more content. All right?
Peace.
Later.